friends, welcome to your Breathe, Move, and Be Yoga Break with Full of Hope Yoga. This week we're finishing up a practice of focusing on receiving rest and renewal with our yoga sessions. Yesterday we flowed through several standing asanas requiring movement. Today we're going to focus on restorative postures where we are still and released. These are postures that we mostly do in a sitting position on the floor, laying on the back, or on the stomach. So today I'm going to be on the floor. You're welcome to join me here, or you can do these postures modified in a chair. Okay, let's get started. So coming into your supported and upright posture on the floor or in a chair, we begin our practice by taking a holy pause, pushing the pause button on our day, letting go of what's behind us, what was, tuning in to the present moment. We can go through our routine of using our senses to get present. Maybe starting today, if you can sense the floor under your legs, maybe your sit bones, your tailbone onto the mat. Just becoming aware of your felt sense of your body on the mat or on the chair. Maybe then letting your awareness come to the air in the room. Notice how it feels on your skin. Is there any movement to the air today? A scent or an aroma that you can pick out? Now letting your attention come to something audible, a noise, a sound in the room. Picking out one sound, focusing on that, naming what it is in your mind, focused awareness on that sound. And coming back to the sense of the air in the room, and noticing that air right under your nostrils. Sensing the air drawing in and releasing out. Just noticing your breath. Now today, as we move through our breath practice and our movement practice, let's continue with this sense of exhaling more than you inhale. Now this is the ratio breathing we've been practicing. By now perhaps you've noticed whether it's helpful for you to count internally or listen to me count, or if you have a sense of what it feels like to exhale longer than you inhale. So this kind of breathing does elicit a calming effect to the nervous system. It is a stress reducing technique of breathing, so that may invite some rest into our practice. So we will continue with that through the practice as we position ourselves into these restorative postures. So today we'll start here in Sukhasana, or simple seated posture, on the ground or in a chair. If you're in a chair, you can sense your feet on the ground and the release of your tailbone into the chair. Here you want to maybe choose the gesture, the positioning of your hands, because there's intent. You can put intention with these hand gestures. An open, if you want to just rest the back of your hands on your knees, this open gesture might be a posture of receiving for you, receiving rest, receiving renewal, or the hands down Maybe this gesture of resting your hands on your legs is a posture of just that, just resting and letting go for you. So as we spend time in this simple seated posture, sensing the longer exhales to our inhales. Perhaps also we can bring in awareness to allowing a softening or an ease into the body. Softening and ease into the shoulders. Softening and ease into the hips. One more breath cycle as we sit here in Sukhasana, simple seated, the pose of ease. Palms up and palms down. Maybe also you can notice some expansion in your chest or your diaphragm as you breathe in, and a release as you exhale. Nice. From here, we're going to move into what's called child's posture. So you bring your knees under yourself, and you can always use a pillow in several different ways for child's posture. I'm going to let the arms reach out in front of you. Set your hips back towards your heels. So a pillow under your elbows might be nice, or a pillow between your seat and your heels is also maybe a nice modification for you. And then just as you stretch your arms out, just find a comfortable way then to release your palms and your elbows and your head to the mat. And maybe there's a pillow for your head. This is the restorative posture of child's. Breathing maybe to the count, inhale to 2 and exhale 4. An awareness of letting go and releasing into this posture. There shouldn't be anything to hang on to. Maybe it's helpful to count to an inhale of 3 and an exhale of 6. Maybe you can sense that inhale rolling into that long exhale. Now slowly coming out of child's, if you would like to move into a posture on your back, you can start with your feet flat on the ground, your knees bent, and then letting your feet come together, soles and heels, and allowing your legs to open up. Allowing a release in your hips, the inside of your thighs. You can sense some release in your abdomen or pelvis area. If you're sitting in a chair, Maybe for this, just let your legs extend out. Just give some length to your legs. Let your heels rest on the ground. And we can do the same thing here on the floor, just letting your heels rest. And this is resting angel or sukhasana, the pose of rest. Sensing your elongated exhales here. Noticing if you can allow in softening into the right shoulder and a softening into the left shoulder. For those of you who are able to be on the ground, just continue to allow this posture of releasing into the ground. For those of you in a chair, you might just let your hands release next to you in the chair, just letting them drop. And perhaps letting your chin release down towards your chest would be restful for you. Always bringing our attention back to the breath. Inhaling perhaps to 2. Exhaling to 4. Maybe we can extend our inhale to 3. And then exhale to 6. Whether you're laying on your back or sitting on the chair, let's come back to this intention of how we are going to rest our hands. Either palms up on the ground, feeling your knuckles on the ground, or palms up on your legs, sensing your knuckles against the back of your legs, and sensing your palms open. Or perhaps you'd like to have palms down, sensing the ground under your fingertips and palms, and sensing your legs under your fingertips and palms. Nice focused breathing. Let's see if we can let go of controlled breathing. Still staying with a lengthy exhale, but move what is called round breath. This idea that our breath has no beginning or end. Your inhale flows into your exhale. That exhale flows into your next inhale. Perhaps it's helpful for you to move your arms, your hands in this flowing gesture. Maybe even the body be moving forward and back, finding a nice rhythm. We're exploring for rest and renewal. Sensing the rhythm of the breath that has no beginning and no end. Flows from one inhale into the next exhale, into the next inhale. Allowing your attention to come to your right hip, allowing a sense of softening or heaviness or release into your right hip, and then into your left hip. Allowing your awareness to travel to the right shoulder, sensing for a heaviness, a release to the right shoulder, and all the way down your arm into your right wrist and hand. Just notice what that feels like. Sensing your right thumb, sensing your right pinky, sensing the palm of your right hand. Aware of your gesture of palm down or palm open, and sensing what that feels like for you. Letting your awareness come to your left shoulder, allowing in a softening or release into the left shoulder, down the left arm, into your left wrist, down into the left hand, sensing your left thumb, your left pinky finger, the left palm of your hand. Sensing if the palms are down or open, and what that gesture means and feels like for you. Allowing a release, moving up the body into the right side of your face, sensing for the loose jaw on the right side of your face, and then the left side of your face, sensing for your left jaw to be loose. You want to bring your hands up to your face and notice what it feels like to when you do sense a loosening on the inside of your jaw. What does it feel like on your face? Just notice. Let your hands come back down and let your awareness come to bottom lip and jaw, loose and heavy. Sense your tongue loose in the back of your mouth. A lot of space in the back of your throat for your airway. Maybe you can sense the air drawing in through your nose, down through your throat, expanding into your lungs. Bring your awareness back to the face, sensing for a softening around your right eye and a softening around your left eye. Softening into the right eyebrow and a softening into the left eyebrow. Sensing your entire face released, relaxed, at ease. Imagining what your face would looks like at rest, content, sensing the palms of your hands, sensing for feeling of release, rest, receiving that in through the palms of your hands, receiving that rest in through your breath. receiving that rest in your mind, experiencing that rest in your mind. Perhaps with our centering mantra of I am here. So noticing your body still. Released. Noticing if this is an experience of rest for you. Again, using that mantra, just maybe seeing the words, like a screen, the words running through your mind. I am here. I am here. Perhaps for some of you, make that a small shift. The words are the same. Could be God speaking to you and your spirit, your soul saying, I am here. I am here. Just notice what that shift is like for you, if you'd like to try that. The words the same, intention changed, focus shifted. I am here. One last time I'll ask you, invite you to have awareness into your body, into your mind and soul, sensing for how you can be experiencing rest, ease, release into the body, sensing it in the body, having cultivated this sense of rest, having cultivated it with your focused, stress-reducing breath work, and having cultivated it, your focused attention and intention in your mind. And now we will shift from to a conscious breath, breathing in a little deeper in through the nostrils. Maybe feeling expansion in your chest. Maybe the looseness in your jaw with your exhale. Breathing in, releasing out. Maybe we can bring the hands in heart center, whether you're sitting on the floor, sitting in a chair, or even if you're still on your back, you can bring those hands in above your chest. Together as a community, can breathe in, filling up our heart space, and exhale, releasing the shoulders, the breath, the jaw, releasing all the way down in through the earth. Thank you, my friends. Thank you for allowing me to lead you through this Move, Breathe, and Be yoga session. Until we can move and breathe together again, may you be safe and well. May you be rested and renewed. And may you be full of hope. Shalom, my friend.